Hi, I'm Hannah the Awesome, and I'm going to tell you about Alexander the Great. However, some people do not share the opinion of his greatness. They may call him Alexander the Not So Great. I see Alex as more of a villain than a victor. So I'm going to tell you about Alexander the Egomaniac, Alexander the Violent, and Alexander the Deserter. Alexander the Egomaniac. He founded about 70 cities, and at least 16 of them he named in memory of his dad? No. His grandma? Nada. He named them after, wait for it, himself, Alexandria. And he demanded the utmost obedience and loyalty from his advisors. He viewed himself as a hero, and he thought everyone else should too. He didn't like sharing credit either, even though Parmenion was the brains behind the operation. You've probably never heard of him. There was a person he did care about, himself. Alexander the Violent. According to Dr. Kenneth R. Thomas of the University of Wisconsin-Madison, Alexander the Great had a disorder known as power complex or superiority complex. He murdered his friend Cletus. With friends like that, who needs enemies? He murdered his stepbrother to make sure he became king. He murdered thousands of people, not the kind of guy you would want to invite for Thanksgiving dinner. Alexander the Deserter. Not that kind. Yep, that's it. He was obsessed with power and control. So only 2 years after becoming ruler, he left his own country to take over other countries. And he never came back. Yep, he spent the rest of his life stealing land and wealth from other countries, and never went back to take care of his own country. I wonder who cleaned his house. By doing this, he never trained anyone to take over when he died, so he kind of deserted them a second time. So even though he may be a heroic figure and military genius to some, he was also full of himself, a very violent man, and abandoned his country. In a lot of ways, Alexander the Great was just Alexander the Great Big Bully. Well, my time is up. I'm out of here.
Created using Powtoon.